Welcome to the show, folks. Today we're gonna do the fucking unthinkable. That's right, it's finally here. We're gonna say the N word on the podcast. I know.
And then we say it, but it's just an open mouth, and then beep for like
Yeah,
6 minutes.
yeah, dude. It's just a censor beep. I'm saying we need to get a censor beep sound effect. I think that would be really funny. It'll make saying really deplorable shit like so much easier. You
Yeah, I
know.
mean, uh, if you
And I
were,
mean, like we already
we
we
were
already
talking
worked
about it
so
last
hard.
week a little about how times are changing. I'm still not sure if we can say the F with a at sign G word, but
Dude, I've said it on the show. I've said it plenty of times on the show.
yeah, I'm just not sure if we can say it in a super insulting way. But
No, no. Well, like the thing is, I always go to like the Louis C.K. definition of it, where he's
mm,
like, he talks about in the bit like, I don't mean it by calling somebody gay. You're just acting like a faggot. In
mm,
his, I think I might have ran this down on the show before, but he has a part of the bit is he's saying, if he saw a man sucking off another man in a porta john and the doors open and the guy takes his mouth off it the other guy's dick and he's like people from Phoenix are called Phoenicians, like Louis CK says, he'd be like, shut up, put that dick back in your mouth,
mm,
like it has nothing to do with him being a man sucking a dick. Why he's calling him it's because he just said something really gay and annoying,
mm.
like
I
that's the way
guess
I look at it.
I guess that's okay. Like I kind of compare that word with in some ways.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I would never call an actually mentally ill person like retarded,
Yeah,
but
it's usually like
I
a
will happily call my
kid.
friends who I'll definitely call my friends who are almost definitely smarter than me and have better academic like like they have better academic
Mm.
accolades compared to me. I'll happily call them like,
Yeah, it's been pretty interesting to see the change as of recent. Because
mhm.
like 3 years ago, if you said about anything, you were just like getting canceled
Yeah.
left and right.
No, yeah, you'd be I even remember like in school, which I mean it's school, so whatever.
Yeah.
But in school I would be like, you know, Mrs. Teacher, that's oh, that's I almost said that's which would be funny as to say in a classroom as a student. But no, I'd call something and I'd just they'd just be like, Shane, don't say that. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, fine. And then 3 weeks, 3 weeks later, I say it again, and they're
I
like,
I
well, I
feel
really
like
can't do anything with this child.
I feel like for like 2016 to now, the only way you would be able to say like the FAG word or is if you were in like a Xbox party or a Discord
Yeah,
call. Because if you
yeah.
said
Well,
it in
like,
public, people would like yell at you and be like, "You can't say that.
yeah,
That's
no,
insulting."
it's definitely not something that you could like get on a street corner and just start screaming.
Mm.
But like in a conversational thing, if you're just hanging out with the boys and nobody's gonna feel some type of way about it, like just letting her rip, just a good old like, oh like your friend slips and falls and he fucking bounces his head off the concrete or something. You're like, oh you have brain damage, ha ha ha, like shit like that. That's fine in my book.
I just know for a long time, whenever we talk with Patrick and we just say like something stupid, he goes, "Shut up."
Yeah.
He just
Well, the
says it
thing is,
so quick. Yeah,
he's gay, and
he just
he
says
calls
it
us
so
idiots.
quick, so it's really funny.
Yeah, talk about like a way to assert dominance, like being like, "Shut up," and he's gay. Like,
Oh man, I don't think
oh no,
I've heard
I know.
anyone else but Patrick say so
No,
like
I've heard
angrily
Cody. I've
in a
heard Cody
while.
say really angry. I've heard a lot of people say really angry, including
Mm.
myself. No, we have a lot of like gay and like queer identifying. I hate
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that. It's
I
too many.
mean,
It's such a
it's
pretentious
fine.
way to say.
It's better than saying LGBTQIA
Yeah,
plus.
but you should just say like gay and kinda gay. That would be like that would be much funnier, I
Yeah,
think. But no, we have some friends like that, and I'm pretty
like I
sure
don't mind any
the
of
majority
them
of them
in
say
that
faggot.
situation. You know,
Yeah,
like
the
that's fine.
yeah, most of the ones I know like call me a faggot, and it's like, well, I ain't gonna act like this ain't no fucking two-way street, bitch.
Yeah,
So you're gonna get the fucking smackdown too if you're gonna be calling me a faggot.
it's
Um,
uh, it's just been really fun to listen to a lot of streamers now too, just outright saying these old terms. I know this is kind of
yeah,
a follow up discussion from last week. Literally, it was titled 2009 Words,
yeah.
because that was literally
Well,
the last time they were okay to be said in some ways.
yeah. There's that that one like political streamer Destiny.
Hmm,
He has
yeah.
a podcast called Bridges, and it's ours is better, and we get more views and we get more pussy through our podcast. But that's beyond the
I
point.
mean,
Um,
as long as we're not selling our wife to other people and then being okay
right.
with
We have
it.
at least hey, at least we have monogamy
Yeah,
going for
yeah.
us, right? No, but he had Turkey Tom on his
Mm.
podcast, and they actually talked about how like calling people retarded and gay are making a comeback. And I was like, damn,
We're right on the money, dude.
yeah, it was like I don't remember when it was released, but I think it might have been like a day or two after we released our thing talking about
Can
that.
you
So like
imagine
I was
there's like a 1 in a million chance Turkey Tom listened to our pod for like 5 minutes?
well, he's if he is listening, it's because he's like slowly waiting for like the rise and fall of Northwest
Mm,
trenches, or like he's
mm.
waiting for one of us to be like accused of pedophilia so he can make an hour-long video essay on it.
I guess when Jay Schlatt made his new Minecraft server, it's called the Sleep Deprived Multiplayer something or other, right?
Yeah,
And they were just talking shit about Turkey Tom like last week. They're like,
no
"Oh
shit.
no, we can't have Travis on. Travis canceled Carson. We can't have Travis on, and Turkey Tom's gonna come on and start getting mad at us for talking about Travis and Carson," which I thought it was funny.
I don't know. I unironically like Turkey Tom's videos. I thought he was kind of like a fag at first, but I don't know. Actually, he's really good at what he does.
Mm.
And especially after watching that Destiny podcast, like that guy was grinding out YouTube stuff since he was like 14.
Yeah, I
And
mean
I
he
think he's
kind
like
of he kind of
21
did
now.
the Leafy strat where he just like
No, he did.
endlessly
That's
he
yeah, like that's
endlessly
what he
went
talked
and did a
about.
bunch of shit for
Yeah,
like
cuz
7 years.
yeah, that was when Leafy came out, I guess that's around when he started
Mm.
YouTube and he took a lot of notes from Leafy. But no, that's crazy you bring that up because that's literally yeah, that's basically what he said,
I,
like paraphrasing.
I find it funny
Um,
that when Leafy came back and then later got banned, he just talked
mhm.
shit about Pokimane for like 20 videos, and then he got booted. It's like the
That's funny.
goofiest follow up to somebody
Goofy
getting.
ah.
It's like the weirdest follow up that anybody's done to come back is to just bully one person for like hours and then get banned.
Right. No, that is kind of based though, if you ask me. Um, oh, I got a Snapchat from what appears to be a porn bot that I added like two
Uh,
weeks ago just to see if it was like some chick. So let's see what we got here.
It's just an AI generated dick and balls.
10 plus
Nothing
mutual
else.
friends. Dude, if
What?
if it's
That's not
apparently
good.
this
What
is
the
somebody I
fuck?
should know.
Uh
I guess we'll find out. We'll sleep on that one because she just added me. She didn't actually
oh.
message me. So
Well,
um,
I, as of last recording, set up my Snapchat yet again. I am
oh
not
my,
using it. It's just there.
do you have a
Um,
new one or is it
it's technically a new one, because
okay?
it did some goofy shit and it didn't connect my Google account the first time.
I
So I
hate
just
shit
have a
like that.
whole new account now. So,
Did you hear about the Microsoft AI thing they want to bring into Windows?
well, in a separate AI situation, I guess Scarlett Johansson wants to sue OpenAI because they kept using her likeness for voices and stuff.
That's funny. How are you gonna sue artificial intelligence?
I
What are
think
they gonna do? Get a lawyer?
I think it would be suing like the company that makes the
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah,
But the
obviously.
idea of it is so goofy. Can you imagine her in court going, "Here's an example of what voice they used," and then they play it, and it literally just sounds like her reading off a script. Like,
Yeah, no,
it doesn't
she says
sound like anything else but her volunteering to put her voice in.
yeah, she shows the judge her defense lawyers or whatever showed the judge like an AI pornography version of Scarlett
Oh
Johansson
shit,
like naked spread eagle
dude.
or some shit like that, just in a courtroom uncensored.
They
That'd be so fucked.
they do the the Family Guy AI
Yeah,
situation. What if they did that with like the Black Widow movie? They just copy and pasted a character model of Black Widow and put
yeah.
her voice on it and had
And
her roll
eventually,
around.
eventually it would lead back to 9/11 because I think the SpongeBob AI thing had something go on with 9/11, and then
Yeah.
so did the Family Guy thing. Both of them did. So I think eventually the AI. Uh, what was the movie you mentioned? I'm not into Marvel.
Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow. I think AI Black Widow would eventually turn into like she's on the. It would turn into that one Flight 93 or whatever, that
Uh,
one 9/11 movie about the people that crashed in Pennsylvania. I think it would turn into that, and Black
mm,
Widow would have to save the people on the plane.
dude, honestly, that's a way better movie than whatever Black
That'd be
Widow
sick.
was supposed to be.
Well, Mark Wahlberg said that if he was on that plane, it wouldn't have crashed. So maybe they should make that fucking movie and
well,
really test
well, it's
Mark
funny.
Wahlberg's metal.
Like that day in specific was so weird because Mark Wahlberg was supposed to be on that plane, and
If I was on the plane, it wouldn't have
and
crashed. Like, shut the
also they filmed the turtle scene from Masters of Disguise on the same day.
really?
Yeah, am I turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Do you think they paused filming for 9/11, or
They
they're like,
did. They heard about
eh?
the account. They heard about the situation and they stopped filming and took a moment of silence, and then just
Took
went
him
back to filming.
God, I
They
hope
went
with
right
everything,
back to filming.
I hope with everything in my being that that is real. That is like unbelievably funny. That they just go back to work.
But
Um,
with the whole Microsoft AI thing, I know they've been
yeah.
trying to do a lot of holding down the button on your phone and then like detecting your phone, like what you
Hmm.
say and everything. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure what else it does.
Yeah. There's a new AI thing that they want to bring to Windows, and essentially, I don't know if it's like something that'll eventually automatically be installed. I could see them doing that because Microsoft is kind of evil nowadays.
Yeah.
But I think it's something that you can install and use. The only thing is when you install it, it constantly records your screen
Mm,
and everything you fucking
yeah.
do,
That's what
no
people
matter.
didn't like about the Xbox One when it first came out, besides the always on thing.
Yeah,
It was supposed to monitor every single Xbox at the same time, which is
yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. But I don't know. I watched a video on that AI shit, and I guess it does some cool stuff. Like basically, uh, like if you have what's a game like Tarkov, I guess.
Mm.
If you want to play Tarkov, but your graphics card is not good, that AI can actually help you with frame rates and getting
Oh,
better graphics without shelling out a shit ton of money on like a new graphics card. That's what I gathered. I could be wrong.
if
I don't know
that's the
shit about
case, that's
computers.
pretty damn cool. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
gonna
pretty sure
lie.
that's what it's supposed to do, which I think that's badass, but you're doing it at the cost of like literally your privacy. And I'm very into privacy and stuff like that. I think that should be a right that's protected in our country, you know. So you won't catch me getting that shit
Yeah,
because it's literally just spyware to see what you jack off to and whether or not the police need to be involved with it. And
I
even if you have like,
remember Microsoft was trying to make it so that there would be a governmental back door for your Xbox
yeah,
parties.
Yeah.
And
They
that's
wanted to
why so
record
many
parties.
people left to Discord, I guess. Like, that
Yeah,
was probably the main reason. And now they're trying to do the same thing with Discord, and everybody's
yeah,
like, we don't know where else to go.
yeah. Well,
Like, we're in a
PSN.
dead end now.
Yeah, PSN wanted to do the same thing. Sony was trying to do that with like PSN parties and stuff, and I think that's so fucking ridiculous. Like,
uh,
I
well,
don't know if I say the N word because somebody killed me in Call of Duty, all of a sudden I have the police at my house trying to
yeah.
arrest me on like hate crime
I,
charges.
I
Like,
think
fuck
it's
off.
more like if you get killed in Call of Duty and you go, I'm gonna fucking come to your house and beat the shit out of you. You know? Like, that's the main reason they would monitor something like
Yeah,
that.
or one of those like late night Xbox chats where somebody just out of the blues just like, man, if you're gonna shoot up a school, how would you do it? Type shit like that. I don't
Oh, gosh.
know.
Speaking of PS5, real quick, this is an
Yeah.
old topic, but Helldivers 2 had an update on computer where you had to have a PlayStation Network account connected to it in
Oh
order to
hell.
play it.
What the fuck?
And
That's like
everybody went, that's fucking horseshit. We liked the
yeah,
game before this, and they removed it.
yeah. Well, they shouldn't even have added it in the first fucking place. That's like Uplay. Like
Yeah.
nobody wanted to join Uplay for like online Ubisoft games.
They still
I mean, I
have
thought
Uplay. I just don't know
I
what the
know.
fuck the point of it is.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
think
there. It doesn't
yeah,
give
like
you deals or anything. It's just a launcher. It's kind of like the
yeah.
EA launcher. It doesn't really need to be there.
Yeah, I've never used my Uplay for anything. I played Far Cry 3 online on PS3 like three fucking separate times, and that's all I've ever used the actual Uplay account for.
I
It's just
mean,
that.
you also got Far Cry New Dawn when I sent it over.
Yeah, but I mean I didn't play that online either.
Mm,
I didn't even need the Uplay account.
okay.
But I do think that shit's dumb. And like for Fortnite, if you want to play Fortnite, you need an Epic Games account, and it's like, dude,
Yeah.
fuck off. Like how
Well,
many?
if you
Of it,
have a prehistoric ass account that's not connected to it, you get Xbox messages every like 4 weeks of a scalper going, "Yo, that Fortnite account is pretty nice looking. Can I have it? The metadata on it's crazy. We'll give you a
dude,
price and everything."
if I could sell my Fortnite account to somebody, I'd do it in a fucking instant. I'd make sure to change the login to that person, whatever login they want it to be.
Yeah.
But like, dude, if somebody was gonna offer me like $100 for my fucking Epic Games account, dude, it's sold. You can have it.
Yeah,
You can
Fortnite's
fucking
been
have it.
dead for like a year. It
I don't even think it's because like Fortnite's dead. It's still got like a very strong player base. I mean, it isn't getting the numbers it once did, but there's
Yeah.
still a lot of people playing Fortnite. Uh, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I just know that having like I have an Xbox account. Why the fuck do I need another account to play a fucking game? That's like stupid. It's
Yeah.
just like ridiculous.
Um about 2 weeks from now, Microsoft is going to have a conference. And right after it, we're going to get a Black Ops 6 gameplay trailer, probably. But
Thank
only
God.
about half of it is gameplay, probably. But hey, at least it's something.
Yeah, actually, at the shooting range, I took my cousin to the range earlier, and
Yeah.
we were actually talking about Call of Duty and how I got addicted to MW2 like it was like crack, and then MW3 came out and I thought it was stupid, and how
Black
I'm really
Ops
hoping.
2, dude. Black Ops
Yeah,
2 was where it was, dude.
yeah,
I miss
I'm
that
really
game.
hoping. I'm really hoping Treyarch like dishes out some fire.
Can you
For us this
imagine
year.
for Black Ops 6, they're like, and if you pre-order for $30 more, you can get Black Ops 2 remastered.
Yeah, dude.
I
See,
would
now
fucking
we're
buy
talking.
that. I would buy the shit out of that.
I've been seeing like young heads like dissing on people like us for wanting Black Ops 2 remastered, and I just think it's so funny because like,
Black Ops 2 was the last very, very, very good one.
yeah. Yeah, the first COD a lot of these people played was probably like
Advanced
Infinite Warfare. Yeah, Advanced Warfare is being generous, I think. Like
Yeah.
Infinite Warfare and Beyond, that's like somewhere in there. That's somebody's first COD.
Dude, imagine
Like,
if Black Ops 3 was your first COD.
That's what I'm saying. Like how
Oh,
the fuck
that's so
how the
nasty.
fuck are you gonna diss on me for wanting Black Ops 2 remaster when your first COD was Black Ops 3? Like really?
2015
You're trying
game.
Yeah, you're trying to tell me like what the good shit is. Like, bitch, you were not there. It's like when somebody who's never deployed,
Hmm.
like in the military, is talking to a veteran, talking about all the cool shit they did, and that veteran's just like, dog, I killed like 9 fucking Afghanistan bad guys. Like,
I
you're
was
gonna
in a
try and tell
plane
me
and I
you did
dropped a
cool shit?
bomb on a town. What
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
wasn't.
do you mean?
Yeah, listen, pussy. I watched an A-10 Warthog rip 90 fucking Taliban fighters into mincemeat, and you're gonna tell me you've seen some cool shit? Yeah, go fuck yourself, kid.
Oh man, in a weird way of connecting it over. I just keep bouncing from topic to topic. I hope that's
It's
okay for
fine.
our
I don't give a
listeners.
shit. Well,
Um,
I guess yeah, I guess me not giving a shit
we're
doesn't
just
really
kind of
matter, does it?
jumping around a little, but the Iranian president died, from what I've read.
R.I.P. Whoops, that was the wrong religious symbol. I
Yeah,
hope I didn't
yeah.
just send it to
Apologies.
Islam now. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
apologies,
Yeah,
apologies.
sorry to all of our Muslim fans.
Yeah.
Sorry. Special apology to our biggest fan, Muhammad Hijab. I didn't mean
Mm,
to do that.
mm. Yeah, that is accidental, but it is a shame that right after he died, like everybody's just like, he was a piece of shit. Rah, 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 rah. Like
Yeah.
I would hate to pass away, and then everybody that I know is just like, he was a piece of shit, blah, 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 for
Right.
like 2 weeks straight. You know, that's
Yeah, I
like the
feel like
worst way to die.
I feel like I'm one of the few people that genuinely doesn't give a fuck that that helicopter crashed.
Mm.
Like it doesn't really affect me in any way. I mean, and I've seen Americans posting about it, and they're like, "Oh, thank God he fucking died." But it's like, well, Iran hasn't even really done a whole lot to us yet. They
Yeah.
just like they fund paramilitaries that don't like the United States and do shit to us. But like, if you think about it, if it wasn't the Iranians funding them, it would literally be anybody else.
Mm.
Like, there's a million other like Muslim nations that would absolutely fund these people. Iran just happens to be giving them the most money. So like,
Yeah.
realistically, I don't care. I want to see what happens with the power vacuum aspect of the whole situation. I think that would be just really interesting to kind of see how that works. I don't even know if they elected a new guy yet.
I
They
don't
might
think
have. I
so.
don't remember.
It's either that or like the guy that's right under him just got
Yeah.
promoted really quick.
Yeah, well, like the way that the like Iranian government works, it works similar to like China and Russia's government in the sense that like it's more built up like the mafia rather than like
Uh,
an actual government
so
system.
there's an
So
underboss, and the
yeah,
underboss got promoted.
yeah, there's a consigliere and there's the fucking underboss and they got capos and
It's
soldiers.
fucking Tony. Yeah, it's
Capo,
Tony.
yeah,
Hey,
Tony Mohammed Shivach is
hey.
the new president now. He's the new boss of
Congratulations,
Iran.
brother.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
we need to find the new boss of the Iran crime family ASAP. And we think it should be you, Mohammed
Ugh.
Al-Bakhira
There,
Gashfala.
there was a giant fucking rant that people were going on in the other Discord about the guy that made the giant bean in Chicago.
Yeah,
And I
that guy
don't
seems like a
understand
loser.
any of that rant. It was like
Uh,
wild how
I
many
thought it was
people
a
disliked him.
I thought it was a dumb rant, and then I saw that he was British and Indian, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I can get behind this."
I,
Dude, it's like
I
the
can't
worst
believe there
two
was so
groups
much
of people.
factoids and so many people just like getting mad about this guy.
No, it's
It was very
literally
interesting.
yeah. That like, if I were to join that argument, it'd be like jumping into a cold ass pool, and I had no idea because I would just not know what the hell to say
They were
outside
like
of like
they were getting mad at him because he had specific blacks that only he could use when it comes to painting things. Apparently,
like like slavery.
no, like actual colors. Even though that is a good joke. And then apparently he had his own pink that he got banned from using.
What the fuck?
And when people started calling his sculpture the Bean, he was like, "It's not the fucking Bean! Stop!" And everybody got all pissy at him about it.
Is he the only one that's allowed to use that shade of chrome then? I
guess. I fucking guess. What a nerd.
What a fucking bitch.
I can't wait for the next Grand Theft Auto to parody it, and it's a giant cock and ball in the middle of the town.
I keep scratching my nose. I just want to make it apparent I'm not picking my nose, okay? I went shooting. You know, sometimes you inhale a little bit of bullet gas. It makes my nose itch. Like, my nose is a little bit red. Yeah, I'm serious. That's something
awesome.
that can happen. No, but my nose fucking itches like a motherfucker because of that carbon. So it's just something I have to deal with.
I just know I have never shot a gun, but I have shot a bow and arrow before. That was
you got prehistoric.
That was like 12 years ago, but I remember how to do it.
Damn, next time you're in Ohio, I'll have to take you and some of the guys shooting. I think you'd really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
I just gotta make sure not to check the barrel like this.
Yeah. Is it loaded?
And then Alex runs up and pulls the trigger. It's just the end of everything.
Dude, that would be so fucked. I wouldn't even know what to do in that situation. I'd be frozen.
I just feel like it would either be Alex or like Jake and Luke would just run up there. Even though Luke's a nice guy, from what I can tell. You never know with people.
Yeah. Nah, you'd be fine though, for real. It was my cousin's first time shooting today. I'm a very good teacher, so I'm told. So
as long as you're not teaching them like how stereotypical guys in bars teach ladies how to play pool.
Oh yeah, like touching them and like putting my cock in their ass cheeks.
As long as you're not doing that shit.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
That would be like the goofiest sketch you can make on Comedy Central. Let me show you how to shoot your gun, just humping into them as they're trying to shoot.
Yeah, just actively like, all right, here's how you want to do it, buddy. Putting both your hands on your shoulders, like gripping them tight. Like,
so you fucking do it.
That'd be so funny.
That sounds like a Shane Gillis sketch in some ways. I don't know why, but it makes the most sense with him.
Sounds like a Shane from Northwest Trenches sketch.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Or a Sam Hyde sketch, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I ever quit dragging my feet and I actually do the cigarette Tony thing. Maybe that'll be one of my videos.
This guy from Smosh, Shane Top, he made a parody account where he's
Shane
like,
Top?
Yeah,
like kind of top.
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I might have to censor that. That would be kind of funny to censor. But yeah, Shane Top, he was acting as somebody's supposed old dad. And he just applied random filters to himself and was like, I don't know how to turn off the damn TV. And it's just like a cat emoji in the corners. And I feel like if you do Cigarette Tony, you can make him like a grouchy old guy and do the same kind of thing.
I could. I was thinking about a skit that I could do because I want to do some man on the street stuff for the Cigarette Tony thing. And I thought it'd be really funny to go up to somebody at an event and be like, hey, we put a camera on them, put the mic in their face and be like, hey, we have the Packy one chip challenge here. Do you want to do it for the camera? And if I can get somebody to say yes, I'll like have them eat the whole chip on camera. And then I'll just tell the camera guy, I'll be like, all right, let's go to the next guy and walk away.
Well, then what if they have an allergic reaction or whatever?
That's on them. They agreed to take the chip.
But, bro, you don't have consent forms and shit. If they die, it's your fault.
No, it's on video. It's on video. I have video. I can have video evidence of them giving consent to eat the chip.
Okay.
I would be absolved with video evidence showing the consent.
I would be too nice. I would keep, like, jars of milk around in like a backpack or something and pass one over before we leave.
Nope.
Just pure sabotage.
Yeah, just have them eat the whole thing on camera, swallow it, and then be like, all right, let's go somewhere else.
It's a guy in a fucking giant suit of Warhammer 40k armor, just dying. His head's like a blister of red, just crying. and we just walk away from him. And he
Yeah, no,
shifts around because the armor's too big.
yeah, that's one of the that's a sketch for some man on the street shit I thought of. I also thought of I think I've told you about this like a year ago or something,
Mm.
but like going to like a Trump rally and talking about how bad I want to like have sex with Donald Trump. But I thought what I thought would be even funnier is if I went to the Trump rally dressed as Donald Trump and I put like a shitty spray tan on and
Mm.
stuff, and I introduce Republicans to what cosplaying is, and I say this is my Donald Trump cosplay.
I do this all the time on my
Yeah,
Twitch.tv channel.
yeah, like I'd do the voice and everything, but I'd tell them that this is my what do you think of my Donald Trump cosplay?
Mm.
And I started thinking more about that too, how funny it would be if Republicans actually like went to Donald Trump rallies like with like different like MAGA like there's like people in like the MAGA space like cosplaying all these people.
Yeah.
Like you have one guy's like I'm Trump, one guy's like I'm Ted Cruz, one guy's like I'm Matt Gaetz from Florida.
Mm.
Like just like people are just cosplaying their favorite MAGA figures. I thought that would be really ridiculous.
I don't
Really
know
fucking stupid.
if I grow the beard back out, I could do a Ted Cruz if I was over there.
Yeah, you could do JD Vance from Ohio.
Yeah.
He's a big Trump guy.
Right now I look more like Buttigieg in my brain. I don't know why, but that's just
Ooh.
how my brain's connecting me being shaven like this.
Yeah, I feel like I just look like shit.
Jesus. Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to remember the actor. But there's like so many actors in my brain, so I can't connect the dots right now.
I look like the guy. I look vaguely like the guy that does Cal Kestis from them Star Wars games. He's been in some other stuff. I think he played the Joker or something in that one.
There's he was in Batman. Gotham. He was in Gotham. I've never watched Gotham.
Neither have I. I only seen the clips with Cal Kestis in it, and there's some like fat dude with a katana or something trying to kill him.
I just know that for some reason they have not put it on like Max or anything. Yeah. I don't know what the copyright things are for it, but it seemed like a cool show.
Yeah, I think my dad watched it for a little bit. He was telling me about it, saying that I should get into it, but I just never did because it was always on cable, and I never watched cable.
Well, it has. Everybody is around the correct age as in the comics, except for Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is like a 10-year-old kid in the entire show. And Alfred is like 30. And Gordon is like 35 at most. Mm-hmm. And everybody else is the same age. So I don't know why Batman is 10 in this universe. It makes no sense.
I think it's kind of doing what the Joker movie did, where it's like establishing why Batman came to be in the first place. Like I said, I've never seen the show. That's just what I would assume. So, like, I'm pretty sure the story is like prior to Batman, Gotham was like this high crime area with all these like fucking like criminal linchpins.
Yeah, but like, shit, and then what's weird is that like, what's weird is that they like introduce Poison Ivy and shit, but Poison Ivy doesn't exist technically from what I remember until like year 5 of Batman being Batman.
Yeah.
So it's really jank how they do the timeline in that show.
Yeah.
Also, if I remember right, they had 3 separate Jokers, but they couldn't call the guy Joker. That's real.
That's ridiculous.
They didn't have the correct copyrights for Joker on a DC
this
show.
Is the Jester.
Yeah, they'd be like, this is the Laughing Man. This is guy that does the funny. This is other Gremlin Joker guy, and that's all they would do.
The Laughing Man. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, they would do shit like that.
That's like,
and then they killed the first one, and then they killed the second one. And then the third one came in during, like, the last season of the show. And he did jack shit the entire time. And then by the end, he looks like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. I don't know what happened to him, but that's what happened to him. Sorry for cutting you off. It's just really jank.
I was just going to say, calling the Joker the Laughing Man is like that fucking movie that's coming out later this year, The Bike Riders, with Tom Hardy in it
I
and
think I
stuff.
saw a trailer for it
It's
already.
Yeah, it's a movie about a biker gang, right?
Mm.
The Vandals MC. They're a one
Oh
percenter
yeah, yeah,
biker gang
yeah.
out of
He looked
Chicago,
really
and
fucking good in that movie. Honestly.
yeah, no, I'm excited for that movie, but they called it The Bike Riders. They ride fucking motorcycles. Like,
Like,
you're not gonna call it the
you
bikers
can't
or
call
like
it the MC or something.
yeah,
Like
or like the motorcyclists
yeah,
or like
like
any like the
Band of
bike riders. That's
Brothers,
what you
Band of Brothers maybe. Like
yeah, Band of Brothers 2.
yeah, yeah.
Like that'd be a better title than the fucking bike riders. Like
Red Dead
I re-
Redemption, comma with motorcycles.
yeah, like I saw the ad or the trailer for that movie in theaters watching some fucking movie with our buddy Tyler, and like I was super into the trailer. Tyler was super into the trailer. Then we saw the title, The Bike Riders, and we both just looked at each other and we're like, we were like, that's so dumb.
Can you imagine if the Spider-Man, not Spider-Man, the Superman that James Gunn is working on, if they showed trailers for it and then at the end it just says "The Boy in Tights" or something like that?
Yeah,
Like
the
no
dude
one
with the
would watch
cape.
that.
The Caped Man. That's
Yeah,
what we'll call
yeah.
this movie.
No one would
This-
watch
this
that
is-
shit.
Everybody will totally know what we mean when we call it the Caped Man. Just when they hear the title, they'll know it's about Superman. Like, the fuck we will, asshole.
I guess
There's
that's
a million people with capes.
I guess that's what the risk was for like Dark Knight, because the first movie in that trilogy is Batman Begins,
Yeah.
and then it's just The Dark Knight. It's not Batman parentheses The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
So I
They still call
understand
him
if there
Batman.
was like a concern there for audiences at first, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like when they made Star Wars Episode 5, they just called it Empire Strikes Back for like 3 weeks, and then they're like, "Oh no, it's the fifth one." And then people are like, "Where's the other three?"
Didn't they only start calling them like episodes 4, 5, and 6 like after the prequels came out? Like originally, it was just
was,
A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back.
I'm not sure.
There is no numeric nomenclature.
I thought
for
it was
I feel like.
right after Empire Strikes Back they called it the fifth one, and then people just got confused.
Yeah, well, like the reason I say that is because it would take a shit ton of foresight to be like, okay, it's 1984, we just got done with the last one. We'll call this episode 4 through 6, and then in the late 90s, early 2000s, I think we'll make like 3 more, and they'll be prequels. Like that takes like way too foresight for me to think that they would have like thought to do that.
I feel like after the second one came out, Empire Strikes Back, George Lucas just had like a drug trip year, and he came up with all these spectacular little ideas, and he was like, "Wait, I can paste this. I can make this something." And then he started scribbling it down.
He's like, "Wait a minute. What if we gave the bad guy in episode 1, get this, 2 lightsabers?"
Wait.
Yeah, George.
Wait.
What
if in the second one we introduce a mentor guy to that guy, and he has gray hair, and he has a mentor too?
Yeah, and then in episode 3, get this, we're gonna do Darth Vader again.
Yeah,
this is the third. It's just gonna be Darth Vader, and you're not even gonna know it. Until
and we're gonna kill the silver-haired guy from the second one off in the first scene. Let's do it. Let's do it.
And then the latter 3 movies were just fucking dog shit.
I mean, 7's okay, but it's also like way too similar in some ways to the fourth one.
Yeah, I think that the latter 3 Star Wars movies weren't very good. I've seen all of them.
I think 8 destroyed the whole entire storyline. And then 9 was like, oh, well now we gotta write for 2 movies worth of time.
Yeah.
And that's what made it rough.
The whole like Rey Palpatine shit. You can tell like somebody was just like, wait, but what if she was Palpatine's daughter? And
or
some
granddaughter.
fucking retard. Yes, yeah. And then some fucking retard was like, oh my god, that is the best thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm 32. And
we can make some Han Solo prequel movies around the same time. Let's do it.
Yeah, now that we fucked up the what happens after episodes 4 through 6. Let's fuck up Han Solo's storyline too. I wouldn't know. I didn't
Yeah.
watch the
I
Han
did not
Solo
see
movie. I don't
Han
know if you could.
Solo. I do know that Childish Gambino is Lando in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
movie.
he's Lando.
And that's fucking awesome. I don't think that's even a bad casting. I think that's like the best possible casting for Lando.
No, no, I think he did very well as Lando. I think it'd be funny if anytime you see Childish Gambino or whatever on screen, you're like, oh hey, it's Lando Calrissian. Like
Instead of
that's what
hey,
you're
it's
going for.
Troy from Community. Instead it's
Yeah,
holy shit, it's Lando.
yeah,
I
or
haven't
like oh
seen
my
this
god,
guy forever.
yeah, like being like, oh man, Childish Gambino's in this movie. That's something a normal person would say. But like somebody like, hey, ain't that fucking Lando from the Solo movie? Like,
Can you imagine
it's
if
so stupid.
that's the only way you can reference any Star Wars actor? Like, like you see Ewan McGregor in a movie, and you're just like, Obi-Wan for the prequels.
No, that's what
Where'd that guy
people
come
do that shit
from?
for Obi-Wan. I think for Harrison Ford, I think it's also really funny because he's not only did he do like Han Solo, he did Indiana Jones, he was in American Graffiti. Like he's been in a lot of really good shit, but just
Yeah.
to be all like, yo, that's Han Solo, bro. Like,
He
oh
has
my
a
god.
son in the comics. At least
Yo,
a
what
son, dude.
yo, why the fuck is Han Solo wearing a fucking cowboy hat hanging out with a little Chinese kid? What's
Why,
going on here?
why is Han Solo traveling the world in America
Yo, when did
instead
Han
of in
Solo get
space? How'd he get
Yo,
on
when
Earth?
Yo, dude, when did fucking Han Solo get a whip? I thought he had a fucking blaster pistol. Remember the movie? He was like, "Bow, bow, bow," like just some fucking retard just saying that shit.
Dude, why is Han Solo going after the Crystal Skull? Doesn't he know that, like, every single alien from that water planet has a crystal skull? He don't gotta do this.
Yeah, why is he in this fucking Cessna? He should be in the Millennium Falcon. Where's Chewbacca at? Where's the hairy one at?
I did
I
not
don't know where the
watch.
hairy one is.
I did not watch Indiana Jones 5, but I kind of wish I did. It's
Uh,
called Dial of Destiny,
yeah, I ain't seen
and
that
it's
one.
like time travel related.
I've seen all of the Indiana Jones movies, but when I saw them all, I was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
So I only remember I forget which movie it was. It's the one with the Nazis in it,
Ah, yeah.
and he has to like beat the Nazis to like the to some
The
temple or
Holy
something.
Grail.
Yeah, and
And
the
it's
one
the
Nazi
third
guy.
one. He teams
Yeah,
up with his dad, who is the first two movies protagonist, I think. I might get
yeah,
that
yeah.
wrong all the time.
No, I just remember that scene in that one movie where there's a guy, he gets crushed by like a big roller, and you just see like this big streak of blood, and it looks like a skid mark, like somebody shit themselves, but it's blood on a fucking stone roller. And then there is the Nazi one. Maybe this happened in the same movie. I don't remember, but the Nazi one, I remember the Nazis get their faces melted off
Yeah.
by like the
Yeah.
artifact Indiana Jones finds. And I
Dude,
remember
that
being a
shit is
kid.
scarring.
Yeah, I was a kid when I watched that. My mom actually like rented a bunch of Indiana Jones movies from the fucking library
Hell yeah.
for me to watch as a kid, and I watched that one, and I was like, I don't know, I looked like that one picture of this. It's like a drawn picture of that fucking soldier,
Hmm.
and he has like PTSD as a 1,000-yard stare, and he's like, that's how I felt after watching that fucking scene where their faces melt off.
If I remember right, Temple of Doom is
That-
just fucking crazy.
That's what it was, Temple of Doom, I think.
No,
what?
you were watching the Last Crusade one, but
Oh, okay.
that's the third movie. Temple of Doom has so much blood in it, and I don't remember it
Yeah.
having that much blood.
No, I mean I'd have to rewatch it to know. I probably should rewatch the Indiana Jones movies. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't watched the first one in like 10 years. The one where he's in the forest and he takes the gold trophy and runs away from a giant
Yeah.
concrete ball.
That was the first one I watched, actually.
Yeah, I just mean boulder, but I said concrete ball. Now I sound like an
Yeah.
idiot.
It's like that Ghetto Smosh video where they're in 2K.
A Ghetto
First 30
Smosh is
disasters.
dead, bro. It's weird.
I know. I'm so disappointed. I think I might.
I miss
I'm in their
Antoine.
Discord.
Whatever happened to Antoine?
Yeah, I'm still in the Ghetto Smosh Discord.
Hell yeah. I know
I
they
was in the
tried to
Two
make
Mad
music
Discord.
for a while. You were in
Yeah.
Two Mad
Oh
Disc?
yeah. Yeah, I was in the Two Mad. I've been in the Two Mad Discord for like years, and then
Damn.
I remember when Two Mad died. I was like, well, I guess now I have a reason to check the Two Mad Discord, and everybody was just clowning on him.
Eh.
Like that was something like Turkey Tom guys, like commentary channels were talking about, and I was like, well, let's see if they're right. Sure enough, yeah, everybody was like, oh, just fucking railing on this guy.
I,
And it's like, dude, he's dead. What the
yeah,
fuck?
it's mostly because of what he was alleged of doing and stuff,
Oh yeah,
and his drug use, and also that he was playing Overwatch 2 as Hammond for like
yeah.
30 minutes and then he died. It's like the weirdest shit.
Imagine, because I know how Overwatch players are. They treat Overwatch like it's life or death on comp, and I guarantee some dude was just screaming at his dead body.
Hammond, switch! Switch! Go to
Like,
Farah! Come on!
well, there's that guy Maximilian Muss. You remember him?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he
Critical
started like,
killed that guy off pretty much.
yeah. Well, he started uploading again, and I was a huge fan of his prior to like all the bullshit that happened and like the CP allegations and
Oh,
shit.
I didn't know about that. I just know Critical like destroyed him in a day.
No, that was the reason Critical destroyed him. Is because people found in his Discord that he was allowing people to post CP as a joke, but I guarantee you nobody was taking it as a joke.
Uh, I'm
No,
gonna make
he.
a very quick joke. Oh man, CP, what an awful initial for COD points.
I know. A coin. It's a coin
Yeah, it's a coin with
with
CP
the
on
letters
it.
CP on them. That's ridiculous. But no, he started uploading again, and a couple of his videos he did on Overwatch, and I'm so happy to see that game is just as toxic as it was when I left it playing Overwatch 1. Because it's like all he has to do is say a couple things or like ask somebody like just a dumb question, and immediately it's just like you're a fucking retard, and they just start like going off, and a lot
Do
of
you want me to
people,
heal you? Yeah,
yeah,
fucker,
yeah,
get to it. Kind of
yeah,
shit.
and the a lot of people don't think he's funny. They're like, oh, he's just annoying, and it's like, well, yeah, that's the point. At first he's really annoying, and then when people actually start like getting really tired of him, he starts like using facts and logic to take them down. No, not like that, but
actually.
no, he actually will like he'll actually just start like deconstructing these people and just making an ass of them, and it's just so funny because it's like watching the dominoes fall with like these people he's playing against. It's super fucking funny. But no, I still watch his new shit, all things considered. I just think it's funny as fuck. Like he has a video, can Israel get Grandmaster in Overwatch? And that video is so fucking good.
The most recent video I just watched this morning was the newest collaboration between Max Mofo, Anything for Views, Idubbbz, and
Oh
How
yeah, and
to
Idubbbz.
Basic.
Yeah, I saw that and I started watching it, but I haven't finished it yet. It
It's a
feels
pretty,
so far. It just
pretty
feels
nice
awkward.
video. It's a nice video. It's just that the whole point is to describe with as little words as possible what the person read on a piece of paper.
Yeah,
And the entire time Idubbbz is saying full sentences.
yeah,
Like he completely negated his own rules right as he started, which is really goofy.
right. Yeah, it just seems to me that Idubbbz is trying to grasp for straws and get back viewership in any way. I mean, if they used real mouse traps for that, I would be like, all right, yeah, I can get behind this, no matter how awkward the banter is. But I don't know, it just seems like a toned down version of like shit they used to collab on to me, which
Yeah,
is really unfortunate because like I want to see like that collab do good. I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately.
I saw they
I don't know.
went and pointed at How to Basic behind the camera, and instead of him screaming like he usually does, he like had to adjust his voice ahead of time, and then he went pretty much, and that was it. And it felt very strange that he can't do the yell anymore. But that also shows you
Did he
how much
throw
time
any
has
eggs?
passed. No,
Did he throw eggs?
no,
What?
he
No
just
egg throwing
filmed
at
and
all.
that was it. It was like the weakest way of bringing back that group.
Yeah.
And Frank is
That's
still
literally my
busy with
complaint
Plum
with it.
Corp, so they can't
Yeah.
even use Frank.
Yeah, and Joji is on record as saying he doesn't want to come back as Filthy Frank at all. I mean, I think it would be awesome if he did, don't get me wrong, but like I don't know, man.
I think Plum
I
Corp's
started
like the
watching.
closest he'll get.
Yeah. No, I did, like, after having started watching that Idubbbz video, I was like, man, I don't know, this just feels weird. It ain't the same, you know?
Oh,
Like, it's like smoking on good weed for a long time, and then, like, you just get some, like, B-Town Brown or some shit like that, and it just doesn't hit the same.
I stumbled into Idubbbz's new gameplay / podcast channel,
Oh,
and
yeah, it's a train wreck.
I listened to the Baldur's Gate finale video, and the entire time his girlfriend, wife, lady, is just droning. Like there's no fluctuation in her voice. She literally goes, "Oh man, it'd be crazy if this happened in the game we are playing." Like she has no bounciness to her voice, and I don't know
Yeah.
what
Well, she just sucks in
happens
general.
there, dude.
She just fucking sucks in general, I think.
And
I mean,
then
she obviously makes the bulk of her fucking money through OnlyFans, so she really probably doesn't feel a need to be like high energy or entertaining or anything.
I guess, and then the podcast. I listened to 2 minutes of the introduction.
Yeah.
They're on episode 38, and it was weird because they were making jokes about Gen Z preparing for podcasts and mewing
Yeah.
and all sorts of random shit to start the
Preparing for
podcast.
podcast.
To start the podcast, they did that.
What?
And then they like jutted out their chin and swallowed like 3 times. It was the girlfriend, wife, lady, and Idubbbz doing that for 5 minutes.
What the fuck?
Apparently. And I could only
Yeah.
get through 2 minutes of it, and I was like, this is not how you relate to anybody.
No.
Also,
Well,
the
title of the
Idubbbz.
podcast is, correct me if I'm wrong, it's called She Ruined My Career.
Yeah!
It's talking about how everybody's saying Anissa ruined Idubbbz's career, which she kind of fucking
Like,
did.
it's not
that.
even ironic if it's true, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that kills the joke already.
Yeah, and I don't believe Anissa completely fucking ruined Idubbbz's career because, I mean...
It's also the change of
down,
how people look at him, too.
Yeah, well, if he had put his foot down at any point and said, I don't know, if he would have realized the manipulation this bitch was doing to him, because I can tell she's a manipulator just by looking at her, because she dresses and acts and looks like my ex, who's a manipulator. You know, I don't know, if he, like, grew some balls and, like, realized what was going on or something, maybe he would be doing better now. I don't know. I just, when we came under fire for some shit I said, like, we cut it out of that show, but, like, we realized, next time we went to record, like, yeah, you can't really give people on this side of the aisle too much, like, power over what you do, and I think that's kind of what happened with, like, Idubbbz and shit, is he let his fucking liberal girlfriend
he over PC'd himself.
Yes.
Yeah,
he's like, like, he won't even say gay and retarded. Like, you can get away with saying that shit.
Yeah,
now. Like,
it's
fine.
It's on the come up. You know, it's being
brought
back in.
On the come up.
Like, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to show a bit of maturity, but at the same time, he has never been known for maturity. He's like 35, and when he was 30, he was saying those words.
Yeah, and how can you? I don't understand how you can call, like, I guess, being told what to think by somebody maturing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like maturing should be realizing what you believe in, as long as it's, like, just and you're not hurting anybody and you don't want to hurt anybody, and then being able to double down and actually, like, argue for yourself and advocate for yourself on whatever views it is you have. Like, that's called being mature. What isn't called being mature is walking back your statements constantly and like pandering to a group of people that
It's
really don't
he
even
kind of
like you.
dreamified himself when you think
Yeah.
about it.
No, yeah, that's a really good way to put it, I think.
Because Dream did the same thing. He was getting canceled over and over and over and over and over and over again because of his previous statements or previous actions. And instead of being like, I'm a different person, he was like doubling down instead and going, I'll
Yeah.
delete it. I am sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck, what was I gonna say about it? Fuck, the thought left me. Shit.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. Yeah, that one's off to the races. I'm not
Yeah.
so sure. I don't know. I think if you just over police your... Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So he's whitewashing his content,
Hmm.
to make it more like friendly,
Yeah.
presumably to like advertisers, but he's also doing it on like a level where I guess he's trying to find a more liberal audience that's like not doesn't say the N-word, I
Yeah,
guess,
I guess.
or something like that.
What's
But
funny
it's
about
like,
that collab?
well, let me finish. Let me
Sorry,
finish
sorry.
before I forget this. So the whole thing with that is like, sure, that's all right, but it's like people on that in like that liberal space weren't really watching his videos to begin with. So like, why the fuck would they watch them now?
Yeah.
I guess now that he's cleaned up his act, like the way that like a lot like these like group think, not to like target liberals too much this episode, but basically like the thing with these liberals is like if you fuck up once, none of them are gonna watch you again. So like I don't understand what his strategy there was like
Mm.
with viewership. Like, do you think those people are going to all of a sudden like you because you're spitting, baseline left wing talking points? Because I don't think that's how that would work. Like, if we did that on this show, not that we get a bunch of viewers or anything, but it would not work for us if we did, get more views. I don't think it would work for us at all.
Yeah, I feel like if you do double down in any resolve of what you work on or what you do, and you just kind of go, well, this is how the cookie cutter is, so I'm just going to do the cookie cutter. I'm not going to do something
Yeah.
inventive, you know? I'm just going to be a Mr. Beast copycat number 5. Then you're never going to feel like you're doing something for yourself or
Yeah.
successful for yourself.
Yeah, and especially if you're like into like some kind of artistic medium or something, I would consider making videos like an artistic medium. Like there's like there's an artist mindset that goes into that, but it really goes for any facet of art. Like if you have a project that you want to see certain results out of, and you're like completely passionate about it, but you change like that art for something that's more palatable to like the regular person, I feel like you're going to be more prone to not want to put as much effort in because you're not working towards something you truly believe in. And I mean, I experienced that personally when I was in the band, which is why I left my band that I was in, is because the sound of the music changed so much that it seemed disingenuous to what my actual passion was for music.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would relate the same way to like the whole Idubbbz thing or not, but I mean, I just know in my experience that's how it works for me, and I slowly became a worse and worse player because I just stopped caring because I wasn't doing something that actually like jumped out to me and like something I really wanted to do.
I feel
But
like
I mean, what do I know?
the next 1515 we work on, which will probably have an actual title this time, is the
Yeah.
hope. But
Are you trying to do another one of them around Halloween or something?
yeah, I was thinking about
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be sick.
I
1616.
Ooh, an extra part
Yeah,
or
dude.
a sequel. Then we just
Yeah,
add an extra
1515
part.
dash 2.
uh,
15
I,
fifth to half.
hell yeah. I was just thinking, if we were to do another 1515, it is like a great way of exercising, like pacing in something.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think last time we did it, I really did like working on it because it was something outside
Yeah.
of what I usually did at the time. Same thing with the podcast. It's a
Yeah.
whole different level here. Even if we're literally just cursing around like pieces of shit half the time,
Yeah.
um, it's still constructive work. Like we're still putting in the work here,
Right.
and I think
I mean,
that's
you
why I
more than me.
like it a
You
lot.
produce. Yeah, you do more than I do. You produce the show. I just show up and try and be funny. That's my only job, I guess. And not not try not to say something too terrible.
Yeah,
That's like my two jobs.
I just think sometimes when I think too hard about like an audience staring at stuff that I make, I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should just do what like SB Nation does. You know, I should just
Hmm.
cookie cutter, same series, same editing flow, same vocal people, same editors most of the time.
Hmm.
And if I did it like that, I wouldn't have as much fun with it. You know?
Right.
That's why I
And
like Imp Lemon a lot. Because he just
yeah.
kind of picks whatever and then goes with it for like
Yep.
20, 30, 40 minutes. That's the kind of
Yeah.
stuff I like more than, oh, it's XQC reacts to blank number 5 for the week of blank. Like, I don't want to do stuff
Yeah.
like that. Ever.
Yeah. And I don't know, I feel like if you're doing like I guess more subversive content, I guess, like, you're I guess kind of what the podcast is. We're not always super politically correct on here, but I feel like the audience for something like that is a lot stronger and a lot more unified than say like I guess like Hassan Piker's audience.
Mm,
Like all it could take is like one weird thing Hassan says, and now they're like split down the middle, and
yeah.
they're
Yeah,
fucking arguing
there's
with
a
each other.
Twitter war for like a
Yeah,
week.
yeah, but like you wouldn't see shit like that with say like Filthy Frank. You wouldn't see like people arguing about, oh, what did he mean when he said
Yeah.
this in Japanese, or
Yeah,
like Brandon
they don't
Buckingham as like a
poke
more recent
directly into
example.
certain spots a
Yeah,
lot.
like I never like a lot of the guys that I watch that make like edgier content or whatever, you never see you rare don't never see it, but you see it a lot less like people flaming each other in the comments
Yeah.
than on these like more like PC like easy to watch type people. Um
Like I'm
and
okay
I
with
mean,
like Watch Mojo branding and stuff cuz it's
yeah.
informational. But
Yeah, that's just
when it's something like
like
Mr. Beast copycats or people that eat a piece of food and then go, "Wow, it's a food." Whoa.
yeah, or
It's not
like
really
Quentin
anything
Reviews
good.
type people. Yeah, like Quentin Reviews type people. I don't know if you ever heard of him,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, like
He's kind of
shit like
fallen
that.
off. That's why
Oh,
I
he
don't
definitely
really.
has.
That's why I don't really watch as much as I used to. Right after he released that 36-hour episode of whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that was, I was like, I'm done. I
Well,
can't handle that shit.
part of the reason why he fell off is because he got into left-wing politics and
Mm,
would start
that is
injecting
true.
it into
He
like
did talk
every
about
fucking video.
ContraPoints for like
Yeah,
a
his
whole 30
girlfriend.
minute video.
Yeah, his wife's his like wife who has a boyfriend ContraPoints like he would just like randomly go into these like leftist tirades like on a video where it has nothing to do with the content of the video, and
Mm,
like that. I guess that's what I'm getting at the end of the day is like if you're pushing shit towards a liberal, like a specifically liberal audience, like people who are like very PC, I feel like overall that's going to be a more volatile fan base than maybe like
uh,
you know
I can talk about the Try Guys real quick.
the
Um,
Try Guys,
yeah,
those like
ap-
three guys who have sex with
apparently
each other or something.
apparently the Asian guy left, so now there's just
Whoa.
two Try Guys. And the video before it, they announced their own streaming service, which no one is gonna use.
Yeah, try streaming. I bet that's what they call it. Some
It's
corny
like
shit like that.
it's like the BuzzFeed Unsolved guys when they spun off. Apparently, like
Oh
two
yeah.
weeks ago, they announced a streaming service, and they got canceled for it. Um,
For what? What were
because
they
they were
gonna have?
charging like $16 a month or something for it.
All right. Well, that cancellation I agree with. Okay, I 100% agree with that. If the people are being like Jewy fucking, I shouldn't say Jewy, but it happens. Just like money grubbing fucking pieces of shit. Like they're grifters. Those guys
Yeah.
are absolutely, and they worked for BuzzFeed, so like obviously they're going to be grifters because that's all BuzzFeed would do is grift. I guess JoJo Siwa turned 21 and she got hammered at Disneyland
Hell yeah.
or something.
Hell yeah. Good for her, dude.
No, fuck JoJo Siwa.
As
Dude.
long as I don't quote the podcast question, because I've heard it way too many times. Fuck yeah, dude. Go ahead, dude. I don't care. I don't even
Siwa.
listen to like or watch any TikToks, but I've heard so many quotes of JoJo Siwa that I just don't care anymore.
Dude, I care. I care so much. Okay, so we've discussed this on a previous episode. Her whole thing is she wants to seem more grown up, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you go drinking at Disneyland
That
if
is...
you want to seem more grown up?
Dude, imagine if she just hit like hard whiskey first time.
Yeah, she was like drinking mixed drink. Like a lot of people were saying, and I picked up on this too, that JoJo Siwa being drunk at Disneyland was like when you give like a 4-year-old like apple juice in a wine glass and they start acting drunk. Like that's how it looked. Like, but she was just like a drunk mess at fucking at Disneyland, and like,
That's
dude,
fucking awesome.
Go to a fucking bar. Go hang out where the Hell's Angels hang out if you want people to see you as more edgy. But no, I just saw a bunch of videos from that, and I was like, man, dude, JoJo Siwa keeps giving me podcast talking points. Like every week, it's like there's something new that she does.
I have. This is gonna probably be the last topic for this week, unfortunately. Did you see that video I shared of the Asian guy rapping about PS5 or 5 women?
I don't think so.
I sent it directly to you, dude. It's a very good listen.
Should I play it on the show?
I can try to pull it up real quick, but this one rap is like the craziest rap I've ever heard. Let me pull it up.
It's like Crazy Rap by Afro Man. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags, baby.
Oh
that's
shit,
all
actually I didn't share it to just... Oh no, I did. It's from this... It was from yesterday at 6. Oh, it is not playing through my headset at all. I'm just gonna have to link it... Not link it, but just play it on its own at the end. And make this podcast goofy as fuck when we end it.
Yeah.
But
hey, if he's freestyling, if he doesn't have it copyrighted, we're fine. We'll be all good.
But yeah, he's like PS5 or 5 women. At least I don't get played by the women or something like that. And he just goes off. He has a Home Depot box in the background. It's like the best video ever.
Holy shit.
All right. Well, this was Northwest Trenches podcast episode 19. This was Shane and myself, Ronnie Guy, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Yup. Shout out JoJo Siwa.
Zero PS5, what is your decision? PlayStation 5 or get played by 5 women. PS5 can play that thing for 5 seasons. For girl, I can last 5.5 Hey, PS5 won't leave me on red. Hey, PS5 just make me happy. Hey, PS5 never cheat on me when I do math in the library. Finally, get me emotional, damn it.
Everyone knows that you can.